Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ripple Effect. Starting in the villager trading hall, just to show you guys, I've got it basically fully stocked. We do have villagers with the same trade though. We got the Silk Touch guy here and Silk Touch guy here, both one emerald, one book trade. So I don't know if I might move this guy somewhere else, maybe give him up if somebody wants him. Yeah, who knows? I'm not too worried about it right now. These are kind of the guys that get the most use, especially these guys trading for the bricks, basically for the tree farm and obviously the quartz. But yeah, there's some other stuff happening around the base we should talk about. So a couple weeks ago, I noticed these springing up around my base, and I kind of have an idea of where those came from. I think there might be another one in here. Oh, and then another one in... I know there's another one there in the iron farm, and then there's one more here in the cow farm. Now that's 4 diamond blocks in total, which just so happens to be the same amount decoy one from us that we put in his base. So I'm sure he's come over here and put these back. So I don't know if the diamond block war will continue and we go over there and hide them. If that's the case, I'm not going to put it on camera. I might do something else. Maybe a scavenger hunt to make it worth it. I don't know yet, but one of the things I want to work on today, I'm trying to hurry up because we're getting ready to have a stream, but over in this area, you guys remember when we first started building here, this was basically slime hell. Slime would constantly spawn over here because this is a chunk, and I think I'm going to try to build a small slime farm in this little area I've marked here. Whatever chunk this is basically a slime chunk. I don't know how efficient it would be. I know I have caves all around me that need to be lit up. But if it's a small farm in my base that's constantly running, I don't think I need it to be super efficient. I don't run through slime that easily. And for sticky pistons, I've generally just been buying them. So it's not really like something I need. It's kind of just something as a way to work on this wall and to do some decoration stuff. I still don't know what I want over here. Like, this is such a big area. Originally it was going to be a tree farm, and then Carl's like, hey, let's get together and build a tree farm and we'll put it near us, so it's like in between me and Carl. But yeah, so I now have this space that I have no clue what to do with. I might go ahead and start working on the dock later in this episode. I just wanted to take a break from the tree farm area. I wanted to get out of there. I spent almost 2 weeks in there, so I didn't want to AFK for wood there any longer. So yeah, I'm going to hop into a stream, and we're going to go ahead and get as much of that slime farm done. And then I'll leave the cool storage area that's going to go up here for the episode. It's going to be something like this. I don't have any ideas on what to do for a design, but we'll figure that out on camera. So give me a little bit, split second for you, a couple hours for me, and hopefully we'll have a slime farm. All right, guys, one live stream later, and we got slime. This was kind of big because all during the live stream I wasn't getting any spawns, and I was getting really worried to the point where I had to go light up a lot of my base. And a lot of the area surrounding my base. I'm gonna go ahead and start the replay mod now. We're gonna go over some of the areas I actually had to light up. I obviously have missed some spots still, so I might be going back and getting those. But as of right now, the farm looks pretty good. I got stuff bouncing around down there. I say farm, it's not a farm right now. It's a spawning platform. The one problem is that is our beacon. So our corner beacon platform does extend into the chunk and causes a little bit of an issue. Might try to work on that. We are not as tall. Hang on. We're not as tall as we can be. We're only on 28 and we can go all the way up to 39. But there is a water cave right above me. And remember, my farms aren't super big and super efficient. They just kind of work. And they work passively while I'm working in the base. So I don't need anything crazy. Honestly, this farm was just to say I have one in the base. I haven't really had a huge need for slime this season, but yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and work on getting the iron golems on either side, the spawn platforms, and killing chambers. So give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. Alright guys, slime farm is in. I noticed that in the last clip I didn't explain a bit more. Yes, this is not a full chunk. Yeah, I still needed to go about 4 or 5 blocks that way. But you can see, again, the beacon, there's a big water cave right here. So I've just kind of snuck it in as close as I can. And you can see, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. This farm's actually pretty efficient in how small it is, especially considering it's going to be running passively in the background. I do want to point out that every time I've built a slime farm, somehow I end up staying up like till 1 a.m. working on it. And yeah, this was about 45 minutes AFK. I'll show a little clip right now of the farm and work. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Working out rather nicely. I went ahead and jumped into a creative world and worked out the storage silo. It's going to be a lot like these guys. As a matter of fact, I use these guys as a reference, so we have some continuity. It's going to be different colors. The worst part is these are green and the slime silo is going to be green. I have so much green in this base this season. It's kind of crazy. A lot of gray, a lot of green. But yeah, we're going to be using these materials, except the oak's going to be stripped. I'm not going to need that much oak. I just ran to the tree farm to do some oak logs because I didn't have any. After saying I didn't want to go back to that farm because I'd been there for 2 weeks. We're going to do it in here. And I'm not exactly sure how I want to do it. So it's going to be 5 wide and we have a 4, 4, 4. So I need to determine if maybe I want to push this over one, or maybe do I want to push this over one. But then you got a 4, 3, 5. I don't know how odd that might be. But it would give me the most space to work with depth-wise if I put it on the end here. And it would give me space if I wanted to add another farm over here. But I got so much space right here that I'm just not using right now. So it would kind of make sense to do it in the middle, because then I could do a 4, 5, 3, 3. That might work out pretty good, just taking this vertical out. Yeah, oh wait, but it's going to be on this stair. I didn't think about that. That's going to make it a little wonky too. So it probably would be, actually, my phone's vibrating, probably be better to do it in this one, now that I'm really thinking about it, because of the stair. And I don't want to move the stair because that's a lot of work. So yeah, we'll do it in this guy. I'll go ahead and remove all this and get to building, maybe time lapse it real quick. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side of time lapse. We're back, and silo done. It did change a little bit after the replay. I used stairs in the corners instead of just half slabs. Thought that looked a little bit better. Also, that you didn't see in the half slab, or half slab. What you didn't see in the replay was I got all the redstone worked in. There's a water elevator coming this way, dumping everything in the silo, so we're filling up. I will admit though, in doing so, I broke the farm and had basically the minecart got stuck and I had to swim underneath there and push it back out. But farm's up and going again, though that means I don't know how many slime balls I missed out on. But it's okay. It's up and running again. I'm the only one on. So we should start seeing a good bit of slime come in, which is pretty cool. It does have an overflow, so whenever the silo fills up, it's just going to dump into lava. Kind of wish slime was like everything else, that you could turn it into bone meal. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe you could turn it into a different kind of goo or something. I don't know. But yeah, so slime farm's done, and obviously we still have a good bit of time left in this episode, and I kind of want to work on something I promised Carl. Some people on the server might recognize these materials. You guys might not, but we're gonna go over to the gaming district and I'll explain more in a minute. Alright guys, so in the distance you may remember Lucky Levers, our gambling machine type thing, where I just constantly keep putting the winnings back in the machine. But behind us is this amazing design by Wintergrave, and it's our new gaming district entrance. Super like this, and it's actually going to be the inspiration for the tunnel. So Carl has been working on this north tunnel. Whoop, fell right through the north tunnel in the Nether hub, and it just so happens that the game district lines up, and it's a short tunnel, but he needed somebody to work on it. And you know what, I said I'll give it a try. I had pretty much the only game active at the time, so I kind of felt responsible. And you know what? There's a lot more stuff happening on the island, so it definitely needs a cool tunnel. So I'm going to work on that in this episode and hopefully come up with something kind of cool. Alright, so doing a little bit of planning here, I've kind of got this side segued away a little bit. Where you see the sandstone, that's how wide it's going to be. We'll rip this stone out and put sandstone down in a minute. The problem is I've got those guys fighting hoglins all around me. It's very disconcerting to hear a crossbow drawn on you when you're trying to work. But yeah, so I'm going to rip this netherrack out, and we're going to do the yellow terracotta behind it. You see, I'm going to do pillars going up. Winter used jungle fences as kind of, I don't want to say it, towers or whatever. I'm just going to use them as decoration in the middle here to kind of segment the three sections. And then we're going to do leaves and stuff dripping from the ceiling. This is low because this is all exposed. I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and get the ceiling done or not. This is how high I want the ceiling. So yeah, it's a lot to take in right now, because I mean, there's just like nothing in this area. All these walls were put up to guard from the outside. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to go grab a bunch of netherrack and rebuild the walls and then go from there. Okay, so this is a bit of a better preview than last clip on what I was getting at. Don't worry about the sandstone. That's just there because I had to walk away, and you can hear what I'm dealing with. It's getting kind of annoying, guys. But yeah, so this is also without any detail. We're gonna add in some stripped jungle just near the bottom, kind of waving up, because that's the way Winter had it on his sign. And we obviously don't have our jungle fences in. Now, I'm trying to decide, so we're obviously going to cover this all in leaves, but do I want to put lighting in the ceiling or hide the lighting behind the jungle? We have enough shroom lights that I think it'll be fine just stacking them back through here. And I might do that. That might actually look kind of good. But when we come to this outside, we got a lot of work to figure out how to do this, because you saw the quartz, it's sticking through, breaking through here. We need to make this jungle. So we need to figure out a way to transform this into a good opening without ruining Carl's design. And I think we can do that, but I'm not exactly sure how. I think I want to get the other end of this tunnel done. Heck, I think I want to get most of this tunnel done tunnel done before I worry about out here, because that'll make it a little bit easier on myself. He already has made these look good. Okay, so yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get this on here and probably leaves up and this stone ripped out for sandstone, and then we'll come back when we start doing some detail work and trying to come up with an entrance for the tunnel. Okay, so a lot of it's in now. We still have a bit more detail to do on the walls, and I kind of want to bring you guys back for that. The leaves, it's just quite literally me standing here going brrr, and just spamming them everywhere. Basically the same thing with the floor. This is not the same floor, obviously, that's on the other side of there, but I thought it looked good and I could half slab it, which makes it non-spawnable. I put carpet here to keep things from spawning also. It looks okay. I was a little worried it wouldn't look too good, but I think we're good. So on these walls, one of the things I want to try is maybe, I don't really want it to look like a pattern. Maybe do something like this, keeping it kind of low, and then every once in a while kind of bounce up to some single spots like that. How's that look? Seems like kind of weird with everything running vertically. Let's try and do it. I don't think I have any netherrack left in my inventory. See, like, yeah, I think running it that direction is actually better. If we can still save some of this. You blocks, come to me. I could use you right now. So if we do this, this was here. This, sorry for all the clicky. Yeah, just do something like that. It's a little bit hard to tell with how small the little areas are. Maybe a bit more. I don't want to go crazy with it. But I think, like, yeah, that looks better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on all the panels, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, more work is being done. I've cleaned this up a bit. It's definitely a different look than what Carl has, but it kind of keeps with the theme. And that's the dog. But I had this idea. Actually, you know what? Let's start from back. Suze, really? She's been laying there quiet all night. And then I go and I close my office doors because I can do that now. Now she's like, no, this is not going to work. We're going to make noise. Yeah, so I thought about hanging banners. Let's do it like this. Okay, that's still going to do it backwards. Suze, could you please lay down? I am desperately trying to get this video out. And L-A at the end. N-E. Okay, so that lands there. That lands there. Perfect, let's clean this up. This. Boom, boom, clean those up. Nice! How is that for some improvements to said netherrack tunnel? Matter of fact, thumbnail screenshot. Cool. So hopefully Carl likes that. Hopefully it does Winter's Sign justice, and everyone will know what this is. But guys, I think that's going to end it for today. I'm sorry this episode took so long to get out. Had a lot of real life stuff I had to take care of. But if you liked it, please hit the like button. I really need it. And subscribe if you actually want to watch some more content from me. Always helps out the channel. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. See you.